Good morning, everyone. I'm Star Connor, and it's another great Fitness Friday. And of course, I'm standing here with Sarah Morrison of Bay Athletic Club. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm good.
Good. And today we're going to talk portion control. And with so many people overeating, sometimes I find myself doing that. These containers are actually a good benefit, correct?
Oh, for sure. When it comes to nutrition, that's where a lot of people struggle, and that's where we see a lot of weight gain and obesity. It's generally because of nutrition. And these containers can fix two things: what we eat and how much of it we eat, because those are the culprits when it comes to poor nutrition.
Right. And how do these actually work? I know there's different colors and they actually mean different things. Like, what color is for what? I guess explain that.
Yeah. Well, let me just start. These became popular with a program called the 21-Day Fix, which you might have seen on infomercials or heard about. And it was a fitness program created by Beachbody that also really tackled nutrition and just took the guesswork out of it. So these containers represent a food group. So for example, purple is fruits. And if I was gonna eat some strawberries, I could put them in here and that'd be one serving of strawberries. So green vegetables, and so on. And when you have the program, the 21-Day Fix, you can look at the guide and see, okay, based on my weight, my goals, my activity level, I can have 4 green containers a day, 3 purple containers a day. You can see and really get a feel for how much you should be eating.
And this actually fills you up.
Oh, definitely. I was a little skeptical at first when I did it, and I have a lot of people that are in groups with me or myself that'll be like, hey, I have a red container left over, like, should I eat it anyways? I'm like, no, that's great, you don't have to eat it. But then some people are like, wow, you know, I really realized I'm eating way too much healthy fat throughout the day, your blue container. It's really eye-opening. This is like, you know, half an avocado where I could eat 2 avocados in a day. So it just kind of helps you reel yourself in.
And I assume red is carbs.
Red is protein.
It's protein?
Yellow is carbs.
Okay.
You learn it all as you start doing it.
And where can people actually purchase portion control cups?
You know, the 21-Day Fix made these popular. If you go to Beachbody's website, you can get some. I would definitely recommend, if you know a local Beachbody coach, to reach out to them, because it's the same price, but you might as well have a coach who's going to help you along the way and check in and say, hey, are you actually using your containers? You know, because sometimes you can buy it on yourself and you don't do anything.
But there's other ways to get cups like these online, right?
Oh, probably. Yes, definitely. And you know, you can go and you could Google what is a portion of meat, and it's going to be a fist, you know, and like you could think about that when you're having your meat. There's so many ways that you could do this without cups. For a lot of people, it's just nice to put it in there. It's all about finding what you'll actually use.
Mm-hmm. Now, for someone like myself, overeating used to be the problem for me, and I did do the measuring cups. And like you said, a lot of people get scared and, oh gosh, I didn't eat my fruits of the day and stuff like that. But it's all about variety, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I would never like beat yourself up that you don't do this perfect if you were going to. It's more about raising your awareness. And one of the things I love is that it'll give you a list of, okay, what can go in a yellow container? And you're like, oh, all of these things I might have never thought about eating before, like a sweet potato or quinoa or bulgur, things. It really gets you to try new foods.
So, Sarah, these are actually some wonderful tips. Anything else that you would like to add about these cups?
Yeah, I mean, just know that if you start to pay more attention to your portions and what you're actually eating, you're going to see results. It's not going to happen quick, but it's really going to add up over time. And when you change those habits and that awareness, it's going to show up at your doctor's visits. You're going to be healthier. It's going to show up in your clothes. They're going to fit better.
Well, Sarah, thank you so much for the wonderful tips on portion control. And thank you for always being on Fitness Friday.
My pleasure.